What is up, YouTube? How's it going today? We're gonna review The Witcher, man.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh.
Let me tell you, it's good. It's good. Alright, review done. Just kidding. We will be doing a spoiler-free review. We're not going to get into spoiler. We're just going to do basically a outline in our thoughts and what we liked about The Witcher Season 1. And we're going to get into some dislikes too. It's not perfect. I mean, it's close. But there are a few things that I wasn't that big of a fan of. But let's get into it. Let's go ahead and start it out by saying, at the time of doing this video, I've not played any games. I've never read a book. I know nothing about the Witcher lore besides the TV show. That being said, I've seen the TV show 3 times now, man. 3 times. Let's go ahead and start out with some complaints, though. I feel that, like, one of the biggest thing, and they may cover this in Season 2, I don't know, is a lot of the Witcher's abilities, I feel like, is a little bit unexplained. Stuff I would like to know a little bit more about, like his magic that he does, and the big thing is potions. Like, we don't really get, like, he pops these potions all the time, but you don't really know what they do. Like, they never go into it. Like, I don't know what these potions do. I just know he takes them. So, like, that's one of the complaints I have, that I feel like they should have done a better job of, like, establishing in the TV show. The next thing is a little bit of the lore, I feel like, needs to be explained. Like, throughout the show, you hear them reference the conjunction of the spears, or spheres, conjunctions of the spheres. And that is something I would like more information on, and they don't really go into details. Like, I mean, I understand it's like the creation of the world, I guess, but I mean, they haven't really gone into the details of really, like, why is this what it is? Like, that is something that I do want to know about, and they may cover that in Season 2. I don't know. This is probably the biggest complaint that I've seen and heard, and other people have been talking about, the timeline. The timeline's kind of confusing at first. Once you get to a certain point, you understand what's going on, and then if you watch the series a second time, everything makes perfect sense. But my first watch through of The Witcher, it wasn't, the timeline kind of confused me a little bit. But once I got to like episode 3 or 4, I was perfectly fine. It was great. As of complaints, though, I mean, that's it. I mean, two of the 3 they'll be able to, you know, maybe fix in Season 2. You know, explain the conjunction of the spheres. Explain, like, some of the Witcher's abilities, like, go more into detail with his magic, his potions. But let's go into what we liked about The Witcher. I mean, to be honest, there's so much, man. Like, we're not gonna do a 30-minute video, because I'm gonna cover each episode individually. We'll review each one individually and go over it. But the action, man, like, literally, first episode, first scene, you get some good old-fashioned sword fighting. The Witcher's fighting this monster, and the action scene is just so good. It is I don't know how to describe it. It gets your blood pumping right from the beginning. Like, it is literally the perfect intro into the series, right? Like, it is good, man. It is so good. Character development. We follow 3 characters, right? You got Yennefer. You have I always mess up this name, but it's Cirilla. I always mess up her name. I'm sorry, guys. And then we have got Geralt, which is the Witcher. And one of the best things about the show is, you would think the show is about the Witcher, but, like, the Witcher's in it. The Witcher's in it, of course, he's in it, but it's not about him. Like, you have all three characters. Like, there's as much for Yennefer as there is for The Witcher. Like, the Yennefer storyline was, like, my favorite, to be honest. Like, I liked it better than The Witcher's. And then you go into, like, Ciri, I can't say her name. Ciri. But she does... Her storyline, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's my least favorite of the three, but it's still good. It is really good. From the beginning to the end, you get to see her character develop from, this little kind of shy girl. I wouldn't say she's shy, but she's She's timid, right? Into this girl that's scared for her life. That she went from being one thing to another. I don't really, like I said, we're not going to go into spoilers, but her character development's good. And then Yennefer's, oh my God, like her character development from the beginning, like when you see her, she appears the first time in episode 2. And then from episode 2 all the way to the last episode, she's completely different. But the thing is like, it is gradually done. Like, you don't even notice it. Like, the way her character develops. Like, it's not like it's been thrown into your face. Like, it's not no Daenerys and, freaking Game of Thrones season 8 where, hey, I'm happy, I'm killing everybody in, like, an episode. Like, her character development is so good. Like, and it's subtle. And there's so much development, but it's so subtle. And Geralt, or Geralt, I can't say his name either. Like his storyline is like, nobody likes this dude. Like, people hate him because what he is, because in this universe, the Witchers are not like liked. Like, people don't like him. Like, the peasants don't like him. Like, nobody likes this dude. But, like, everybody thinks he's evil. Like, it's crazy, man. But, like, it's one of his strengths, though. Like, he develops to bringing it into his strength, and it is so good. It's so good, man. The storytelling. The storytelling was something I like. Just the genuine story. Like, what's going on. Because, like, one thing I noticed about the show is, like, The Witcher, the story is not about the stuff the Witcher's doing that's affecting the world, which is the approach most shows go for. Like, what he does affects the world, but that's not true in this. Like, with the world, like, everything's happening in the background, and, like, The Witcher is a story about how it's affecting him. Like, there's these wars going on that has nothing to do with him, but it affects him. And, like, he gets involved in them involuntarily and tries to get out of them. Like, it's, like, the way, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, he doesn't start wars. He doesn't, hey, I'm going to go kill people because, you stole my crops. Like, that's not what he does. Like, he's no royalty. He's nothing of the sort. Like, the outside world is affecting him. Like, he doesn't get into politics. Like, it is so good. Like, the way it does it. Like, our main protagonist is, like, has no effect on the world. Like, the world's affecting him, which is amazing. Like, when you look into other shows, like, I've seen a lot of people compare this to Game of Thrones, and like, yeah, same genre, but it's a completely different show. As like, Jon Snow directly affects what's going on in the world, but, like, in The Witcher, like, he doesn't affect it. Like, he just lives with it. Like, it's a story about how he's adapting to how the world is affecting him, I guess. Like, the storytelling, man, it is good. It is good, man. Now That's a little bit of like what we like and what we dislike. I mean, the show is just great. Like, one thing good about this is like it's made me want to explore the universe. Like, we're literally starting to play the games tonight. We bought the books yesterday, the audio books, so we're gonna be getting some reviews on that. We're gonna be doing some gaming videos with the game, like bring you guys along for the journey. Like, it's made me so interested in the universe, man. And like a show that does that, like, I don't know, man. It's just I just love them. I just love them, man. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. You guys leave a comment below. Have you guys seen The Witchers? What's your thoughts on it? Did I do a good review? Did I do a bad review? If you haven't seen The Witcher, are you gonna go watch it? Um, yeah, you guys leave all that in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much, and you guys make sure to keep an eye out for our new videos coming out with The Witcher. Um, we'll be doing reviews of each individual episode, which will include spoilers. Probably sometime next week. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you guys go watch The Witcher if you haven't already. Peace.